Hey everybody, welcome back to M3K Tarot. How are you guys doing today? We are going to get into it and see what it is that your sacred feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, we all have of it. We all have of it. We all have it, whether you're masculine or feminine. So we're going to take a look at what it is that your sacred feminine energy wants to tell you. We got three piles today. So the first pile is going to be this black obsidian egg. Pile number two is this going to be this fluorite sphere, rainbow fluorite. And pile number three is this big labradorite sphere. Okay, my loves, I will see you guys at your pile. Welcome, pile number ones. We are going to get into it and see what it is that your sacred feminine energy would like to tell you today. I am going to shuffle the cards so that I can get a well-rounded reading for you. So just bear with me here. What is it that pile number one's sacred feminine energy would like to tell them? Oh gosh. Okay, so we have the initiation. You've got three. I'm going to take them all. Oh, you've got four. Oh my goodness. We've got no. I can already see something here. We've got mirror. And then we've got align your life, but it came in reverse. Okay. Okay, so pile number ones. What your sacred feminine energy wants to tell you. So with this initiation card, it says here, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So there is something that you are being initiated into, okay? When it comes to your feminine energy, this is all about your intuition, the subconscious. There is something that your feminine energy kind of wants you to say no to, and to I'm hearing boundaries, like set some sort of boundary up when it comes to others around you, also when it comes to yourself and what you indulge in. We do have mirror here, which is all about, it says who or what is triggering you, right? This is a reminder to say, like, anything that triggers us or makes us angry or we judge in another or things like that, it's just a call to look at ourselves and what is buried deep within our subconscious, right? So there is something that you're being initiated into. And I do feel that this has to do with setting boundaries with yourself and saying no to the things that are not aligned with you, right? I am hearing like a purification. It's almost like you are being initiated into a purification process of the mind, body, and soul. And this is going to require you to say no to certain people, places, substances, and things that do not align with the lifestyle that you are wanting to create, right? You are wanting to initiate yourself into a healthier lifestyle, or you may want to, just like make yourself better, or you're being initiated into your healing process, okay? You guys could be healing from childhood traumas. You guys could be doing a lot of inner child healing. I am feeling like this is a lot of dark night of the soul type energy where you're going through an initiation process where you have to lose yourself to find yourself. And with all this darkness and stuff, spirit's really saying, like, your divine feminine energy is really saying, use your environment and those things around you as a guide and as an aid to see what is not for you and what is for you, and then to align your life and cut the things out that are triggering you or that are showing you some sort of aspect within yourself that you're not quite seeing yourself, right? This is definitely you being initiated into a healing process. And I am hearing inner child healing, dark night of the soul energy, right? This is all about getting rid of the belief systems, the traditions, and the beliefs that you have about yourself that do not serve you anymore, right? This is all about coming to terms what actually is for you and what isn't for you, right? Because we're still holding on to some things that we need to say no to and to cut out. So it says here, what is not aligned or needs to change? And it came in reverse. So it's almost like you know what needs to change and what is not aligned, but we're having trouble saying no to it. It's like we're not ready to let it go. We want to hold our grip really tightly, but this is a trigger. So why is it that you feel the need that you need to hold on to this said thing? Now this could be a person, a mindset, a belief, a pattern that you're holding on to so tightly. We have to think to ourselves, okay, what is it that's triggering me about letting this go? What is it? We have to ask ourselves those tough questions, right? So what is it that's what is this thing, this person, place, or thing, or belief, or tradition? What is this giving me in this present moment that if I were to let it go, I would feel empty, right? So this is all about recognizing and realizing that just because we want something, it just may be detrimental to your growth. And right now you're being initiated into this purification process, okay? And the divine feminine, the sacred feminine, is all about the darkness, all about intuition, those murky waters, your subconscious, right? So let's get in to see what else we can get for what pile number ones. You also chose the obsidian stone, right? This is all about darkness. So I do feel like you guys are going through a dark night of the soul type energy. Obsidian is very protective as well. So it's like, what do you need to protect yourself from? What is it that you need to say no to? Okay. Let's see what else the divine feminine would like to say to my pile number ones. We have Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. That's also what this obsidian stone does, right? So it's like we need to ground ourselves into the physical. The divine feminine energies, it's very top heavy when it comes to the chakra system. So it's like we need to ground ourselves and figure out what it is that that needs to go, but not get too wrapped up in the healing process. Sometimes we can get like too wrapped up in the healing process and then always think, oh, there must be something wrong with me. What's the next thing to heal? What's the next thing to heal? Oh, I got to keep going. I got to keep pressuring. That's almost saying that where you are right now isn't good enough, or where you are in your healing journey, like you are not good enough, which is not what this whole healing process is about. It's all about discovering who you are at your own rate, like at your own speed, at your own pace, and not trying to rush through the process, right? The obsidian is also like black tourmaline. It's a really like grounding stone. So there is a need to ground yourself in your physical body as well while you purify this. This is funny too, because this looks kind of like an egg if you look. It's like this person, this Buddha, is inside of that egg. And it's almost like, the obsidian egg. It's like you're in the womb right now. You're in this womb. You're in your cocoon phase, trying to figure out and purge out everything that does not align with the lifestyle that you want to create for yourself. So let's see what else. What else does my pile number one's feminine energy want to say? See, it says forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Yes, this is all about creating your own path. Coming from darkness. If you notice, it's a she, but it doesn't matter. He, she. They're going from the darkness into this oasis, right? So this is all about creating your own life. Doing things your way. Saying no to how other people perhaps want you to do things. And paving a way for yourself to do things yourself, right? Healing is different for everybody. There is no right way or wrong way when it comes to healing. And people around you could get triggered as well from your healing path, right? Because people like to keep you the same. People like to keep you fragmented, right? This is all about collecting the fragments of your soul. This is all about codependency and becoming independent on yourself. Like, what is it that you're holding? Because we've got loosen your grip here, right? At the bottom. So it's like you're holding on to something or someone so tight, and your divine feminine energy is calling you to loosen your grip on this one thing, okay? You could be very fearful of letting it go and you're very triggered about letting it go, but it's like, okay, so what is the coping mechanism behind this? It says coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. Loosen your grip and forge your own way. It's like it's almost like I'm hearing you had a specific vision on how things were going to go in your life. This is very heavy energy. It almost feels like there's like a huge weight on my chest and it's like I can't breathe, right? So you might be going through something that's very, very heavy, something that's very, very karmic, and it's like a huge weight that's on your chest right now, but you're being asked to loosen your grip on this one thing. What is it about that one thing that if you were to let it go, what would happen, right? You need to forge your own path and let go of this thing that you're holding on so tightly to and go a different direction, go your own way, but keep grounded, keep yourself grounded within your own energy and within your own body. It's almost like if you were to let go of, say, this addiction or this person or this thing, you become so ungrounded because you're so used to living your life with this particular thing. And if you were to let go of it, you almost don't know how to live your life without it. But this is why it says forge, don't follow. It's like you are supposed to take your own path. You are supposed to pave your own way. And your cosmic ancestors, you're breaking a lot of ancestral curses here. It's like you're breaking the chains, I'm hearing. Doing things your own way. It's like we need to learn new coping mechanisms, right? This could be a coping mechanism, something that you always turn to when you're feeling sad or when you're feeling lost. But it's time to learn how to reparent your inner child and learn how to self soothe. I'm hearing we need some new ways to self soothe our divine feminine energy, our sacred feminine, our inner child. So what else does? Oh, we've got. I knew this card would come out. We've got deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah, this is all about healing the mind, body, and the soul. The Holy Trinity, purging anything that does not align in your life. You're being asked to say no and get rid of this and find new ways of coping and new ways of self-soothing. It's very hard, especially when you're in this dark night of the soul type energy, this very dense, heavy energy, and you're learning how to live your life without certain things, right? Something that you've been so used to doing, or used to having around you, all of the sudden you're thrown into something where you can't use those coping mechanisms anymore, or I'm hearing parasites. It's almost like it's you're doing a detox, right? You're detoxing your body from parasites. I don't know if you're drinking like lemon water. Some of you guys could be doing like a lemon water cleanse where you're detoxing your gut. I'm hearing yes, yes. So you guys could be detoxing your gut right now, rebalancing your intuition, rebalancing the body. I'm hearing quitting smoking, so some of you guys could be quitting smoking right now. You guys are just getting rid of a lot of toxicity in your life, a lot of like heavy tar. It's being shown to me as tar, and it's like you're purging and you're scraping all of that tar out of your life. And it's like we are saying no to things, and we may struggle sometimes to say no to these things that are in our life that we need to get rid of, but spirit is saying, look, you're doing deep cellular healing. This is like on the crystalline grid. And then we've got like, I'm just seeing these two in the mirror here, these two ladies that are in the mirror, and then these two that are it's like you're detaching from the past versions of yourself, the toxic versions of yourself. It's almost like now that you know better, you are going to be doing better. And your sacred divine feminine is saying, hey, this darkness, this purge, this void that you're in is actually, it's going to get you where you want to be in life, right? It says here on the bottom of the deck here, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. This is all about not micromanaging where it is that you are being led to. It's like you're trying to find, the universe is kind of telling you not to hold so tightly. It's like loosen your grips. Don't hold on so tightly to, like, I'm hearing a pipe dream. It's almost like there's a certain fantasy or these certain old ways of being and thinking that you're just so ingrained in. And it's almost like if the universe is saying, hey, let go, my darling, like you don't need to hold on to this anymore, but you're trying to micromanage it by saying, like, okay, I'm going to only let go of part of it and I'm going to keep holding on to part of it. And the universe is like, no, 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 you need to let go of the whole thing. You can't just hold on to a little bit of it and then just, it's almost like you're trying to make deals with God, is what I heard in my head. It's like, okay, if I let go of this little bit, then I can keep some of it, right? But it's like, no, no, you can don't try and micromanage, right? Go with the flow, trust, do a trust fall with the universe, right? Finding new coping mechanisms, forge, like what works for, don't follow, it says. So it's like what works for somebody else may not work for you. You need to find and cut through the brush and find your own way of doing things, right? So let's just get into more cards and see what it is that your divine feminine has to say about all of this. That is heavy energy. I'm sending healing and loving light to you guys. My nose is itchy. So what is it that, oh gosh, that my pile number one's divine feminine. We've got here the black cat, independence. Yeah, this is all about gaining your own independence, right? Look at the black cat too. Doesn't that symbolize the dark feminine? Ooh, I said the dark feminine. So this is Lilith vibes. This is all about gaining your independence. Knowing that you guys, I'm hearing, so some of you guys could be really attached to a title, or I'm hearing like a twin flame title or a soulmate title. Spirit saying that they want you to detach from any meaning that you give the titles in your life. Give those titles new meaning. Okay, this is all about releasing codependency and coping mechanisms. Maybe you relied on someone a lot, and Spirit saying that, hey, it's time to go your own path now and detach from other people and gain your independence back again so that you can learn how to be interdependent and purge everything that is not serving you anymore. It's almost like you're stuck in limbo, I'm hearing, where you know what needs to go, you know what needs to be done, but now we're having a hard time actually taking that action and doing it, right? We have the earth in the physical. So this is talking about grounding yourself maybe. So we need to figure out some better grounding techniques, especially when you're caught up in this whirlwind of emotion, because purging is very difficult and it can be very, very emotional. There is a need to ground yourself into the physical body and to nurture and care for yourself. So doing things like those lemon cleanses, going for a walk in nature, doing some barefoot, what is it, earthing, um, taking spiritual salt baths, getting yourself some black tourmaline or black obsidian, making affirmation lists, making a gratitude list, just things like that, right? Grounding yourself, making your environment paradise for yourself, right? I'm staring at this. This is my paradise. So it's almost like you need to create a sacred safe space for yourself where you can go and detach from everything that's going on around you. It's almost like you need to create a room and then put some plants and stuff in there, make it all cute, make it twinkly and stuff like that, whatever you're actually into, right? And create a safe haven where you can go and retreat and you can go and actually forget about the whole world. It's like once you enter this little vicinity, this little area, everything disappears and you can be alone with your own body, with your own soul, right? Okay, so now let's just see. Oh gosh. What else your divine feminine energy wants to say to you? Look, Destiny Crow. This is going to put you on your destined path, right? The whole world is in your clutches. This is also reminding me about micromanaging the universe, right? I'm so itchy. So it's like you got your own world in your hand, right? And it's just you and I'm actually going to read this one. Look, and then we have cleanse at the bottom with the broom. So yeah, you are doing a major purge right now of all that does not serve you. And this is putting you on the path to your destiny. Doing this cleanse, doing this purge, because if you want to go to the next level in your life, there are certain people, places, and things and habits and mindsets that definitely cannot go with you. So we're in the process, we're being initiated to be stripped away of all this dead weight that does not serve you anymore so that you can align your life with your destiny. Okay, so I'm just going to read this crow quick because I'm being called to read the crow. Crow. Says here, fate, future, mischief, magic, and divine. The crow symbolism is steeped deeply in the craft. Crow is often associated with mischief, magic, and the mystical. Here, the crow holds a marble within its talons, where the entire universe is held within. Right? Micromanaging the universe. You are the universe. Do not try and micromanage yourself. Let yourself flow. Let yourself purge. Let yourself come up and forge new ways to cope with hard and certain feelings and emotions, right? You have to realize that you are the universe within yourself, right? So it says, you hold the power of your fate. Your destiny is only partially written. It is up to you to get where you wish to be. What power do you hold? Are you stepping into who you were meant to be, or are you playing small, allowing fear to be in the driver's seat of your life? Yes, exactly. It's like we're cleansing all the emotions that do not serve us, and we have to learn how to ground ourselves while we're feeling certain types of emotions. Like maybe we're fearful of letting go of things, right? It's like, frick, if I let go of this one thing, that's really scary. I don't know if I can do that, right? But that's rewriting your belief systems, grounding yourself while still feeling fear. It's like feeling the fear, but doing it anyways. Finding new ways to cope with the fear. Finding new ways, I'm hearing, to cope with anxiety. Cleansing yourself. And then we've got recover right after the bottom of that. So as soon as you start like cleansing everything out of you and grounding yourself, you're going to be in the recovery phase. Where did I see that? Deep cellular healing. Right here. Right? You're recovering right now from all of the toxicity that was in your life, or you're going to be. Okay, so let's just get a few more. I'm going to get an archetype card. I feel like Phantos is going to come out, but we're going to just see. We've got Warrior, the Warrior. You are stronger than you believe yourself to be, right? You most definitely are stronger. So you are the warrior in your own life, and at the bottom we have the ocean, which is all about the depths of our own being, of our own existence. And one cannot tame the ocean. It's too vast, it's too big, right? It's too vast, it's too big. Just like the universe, right? Micromanaging the universe. It's like it's too big to micromanage. The only thing that we can control is ourselves. And I'm looking at the snake here, which is all about shedding old skins, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you have become very, very strong, very, very wise, or you are going to become very, very strong and very, very wise going through this initiation, going through this purging process, going through this dark night of the soul. Okay, I'm going to end it off with some advice for you with the tarot. So we're gonna see what it is. What advice does your sacred divine feminine energy have for the viewer right now that chose pile number 1? It won't be like this forever, is what I just heard. What advice does the gosh? Yes, be the observant of your emotions, right? Be the neutral observer of your emotions, of your thoughts, right? You are not your thoughts. You are only the awareness behind those thoughts, behind those emotions. This is the human experience. Be the neutral observer of your mind, of your body, and of your soul. Right? What advice does the feminine energy of pile number 1? You are going to be victorious, okay? If you keep persevering and you keep going through this, you are going to be victorious in this endeavor. And then we have the Knight of Swords again that showed up on the bottom. It's like, don't let your intrusive thoughts get to you, right? It's like you have a very, very sharp mind as well. Here's the Page of Wands. It's like you're relearning how to work with your own thoughts, like which to reject, which are real, which are not. And it's like you're being called to be the neutral observer, and this could also be like your ego or validation, seeking validation or approval. We have 2 pages here as well. So be the student in your own life moving forward. Learn about yourself again. You are starting to learn who you are without all of these addictions and toxins that are in your life. It's all about getting to know yourself again, getting to know the warrior within, getting to know who you really can be and who others see you to be. Right? So the advice here for you is, yes, to become the student of life again. Well, pile number 1, I think that is all I have for you. Yeah, we have contemplation again, right? So just observe yourself. Don't buy into these emotions or these thoughts that you're having about yourself, especially if they're fearful. Just observe them. Find new ways to cope. Learning how to say no, setting up boundaries, and paving your own path to independence. Instead of being reliant or codependent on, addictions or toxins or other people or other places or other things. It's like learning how to be your own best friend. Okay, pile number 1. That's all I have for you. If this resonated, please hit the likes button, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below. I would love to hear your feedback. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this rainbow fluorite sphere, then this is going to be your reading on what does your sacred, divine, feminine energy have to say to you. All right, so let's just get right into it and see what it is that pile number 2's sacred, divine, feminine energy have to say to them. So this is pretty much saying, what does your subconscious have to say to you? We have don't dim to fit in. Okay. It says here, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in with others? We have leap. Ooh, I can see the message already. Pile number 2 is there something that you're working on or creating that you may be afraid to take a leap on? We're going to see. What is it that my pile number 2's divine feminine energy, what does they want to say to them? What is it that divine feminine energy want to say to my pile number 2's? Yeah, there's definitely something that you are creating that you're being asked to bring to fruition. We have Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. And look at this like pillar of light. And it says here, don't dim your light to fit in here. So The pile number two is your sacred feminine energy is telling you and asking you not to keep yourself in a box. I'm hearing there's something that you want to really do, but you're almost a little bit of afraid to make other people around you feel uncomfortable, or you may dumb yourself down a bit in order to fit in or to make people more comfortable, but your divine feminine energy is saying, try working on that and don't do that. Take that leap of faith. There is something that you are divinely meant to be doing and that you're divinely being called and led to, but it's like you just need to take that one leap of faith and actually go for it without wondering or being afraid of perhaps what other people will think of you, or what other people will say, right? It's like the more we shine bright, the more it irritates other people's demons, and they're going to get very, very uncomfortable with this. And they're probably going to try and like stomp it out or something like that, right? And your feminine energies is asking you not to worry about that, but shine bright anyways. Because I'm seeing here these people, they all got their like hands over their eyes, so it's like, don't shine that bright. You're not, you're blinding me with this. But it's like, this is divinely orchestrated, right? You have helpers in the subtle realms that you can't even see. It's like your spirit guides and your ancestors. They're helping you go forward and do something and shine your light anyway and be authentic and be that, I'm going to say weird, but it's not. I like weird, okay? I really enjoy being weird. And it's like, you be weird and you do it loudly, right? Take that leap on yourself, take that risk on yourself, and don't be afraid if other people cannot handle how bright you shine, right? Because the more you shine, the more it's going to irritate others, and then others are going to try and project their own insecurities on you. But it's like, shine anyways. The right people are going to find you. And I say that because we've got star family here. You're a part of team of souls, call in support. So we have call in support, and then we've got here helpers in the subtle realms. It's like, if you need help trying to take that leap of faith somewhere or do something or shine brightly the way that you're meant to shine, Spirit's saying, hey, ask us for your help. You are more connected to your ancestors and to your angels than you may realize, right? And Spirit's saying, hey, you're not alone. You can call in support. And look here, we've got at the bottom, you are not for everyone, right? People are going to not like you regardless. It's like, you can make a million decisions, and one person in a group will still not like the decision that you made, right? It's like, we can't please everybody. We can't really fit in everywhere. And you're not meant to fit in everywhere. You're meant to go somewhere different. You're meant to do something different. You're meant to shine bright, right? You are probably my light workers. And Spirit's saying, hey, call in support. The more you step into your more authentic, intuitive self, and the more you stay true to who you are, the brighter you're going to shine. And then you're going to end up calling in your soul family, because they're going to be attracted to your light, right? Those who are not meant to be in your life are going to be shunned away from this bright, look at that bright star, right? It's like, you're going to end up blinding the people that are not supposed to be in your life, and they're not meant to go where you're supposed to be going. It's almost like we're too afraid of what everybody else will think of us. But it says, look, I never even read this. It says, embrace your weirdness, face your true north, right? Embrace who you were meant to be. And don't be afraid of outshining others, or don't be afraid of making others uncomfortable, because you are literally meant to do that, right? Divine orchestration. There we go. Jeez, I can't say that word. But you were literally meant to make other people feel uncomfortable, because it shines a light on their darkness of where they maybe aren't being authentic to themselves. And you being true and you staying true to yourself and following your true north, you are teaching other people how to do the same, right? How to connect to that sacred feminine energy within themselves, that intimacy, right? It's like you are connecting to your own intimacy, your own authenticity. and it's showing others how to do the same, right? It's almost like a toxic feminine energy where it's like, ooh, don't show your emotions. Like, how dare you show your emotions? But it's like, hey, this is me, right? Look it, you are not alone. Oh my goodness. How many times? How many times? Look at this. Call in support. You're part of a team of souls. It says here, helpers in the subtle realms. And then we've got, you are not alone. Even though you may feel alone, pile number 2, you are never alone. Okay, this road can get very lonely where you feel like you're all by yourself. You got nobody there that actually gets you on your authentic level. And it's like you want friends so bad, but you feel like you have to dim your light and dim yourself down and not be so weird in order to attract friends, in order to make people comfortable, in order to make people want to actually hang out with you. But Spirit is saying, hey, call in support. You are never alone. You may be like it says here, isolation, right? Physical connection and community. It says it's like the more authentic you shine, the more you're going to call in your soul family, right? This is all about not dimming party yourself down just so that you can feel a connection to someone. You are going to attract the right people for you in due time. It's just the more you can stay true to yourself. It's all about perspective, right? Zooming out. You definitely, I'm seeing this as in like the universe and the angels looking at this little earth here. They're looking down on you and they're protecting you and they're trying to show you support. Like, hey, you're never alone, right? You are calling in your soul family. You are calling in like-minded individuals. The more that you can shine bright, the more they are going to be attracted to you. The more they're going to be able to see you and come find you, right? So you may be alone, but you're never alone. What is that? What is that saying? You may be lonely right now, but you're never alone. I'm not sure what the saying is. If you know what the saying is, type it down below. But it's all about spirit recognizing in your divine feminine energy, recognizing that you may be wanting and yearning for your soul tribe and wondering where the heck they are, but they're coming. And the more that you can shine your light and be you authentically and take that leap of faith of what it is that you want to create, this is going to help you attract your soul tribe. This is going to help you attract your family. And you're not going to be for everyone. There are some people that are just going to be like, you are way too bright for me. I cannot be here and I'm leaving. And this may be bringing out some sort of fear of rejection within you or fear of abandonment fears. But Spirit's saying, hey, call in support. We are here for you. And you know that we're here for you. We can, all you have to do is ask and we'll be right there, right? Because your guides are hovering around you, especially with this like perspective. It says none of this matters. Zoom out and find common ground with yourself, right? So let's get into these cards and see what else. What else does my pile number 2's divine feminine energy need to say to them? We had sustain with cauldron. This is all about sustaining your light, right? Sustaining your true power, sustaining your authenticity, mixing and matching and doing things that work for you. Then we've got the toad with adapt. This is all about adapting to your surroundings. Let's see one more. What does the divine feminine... Oh, I'm so itchy, you guys. I'm right in this channel. We've got observe. And we've got one more that fell out, and it's knowledge with the book. Right? So what I'm seeing here is that you have, with the cauldron and the book, it's almost like you have your own book of shadows or your own book of like secret knowledge that you know. And it's almost Spirit saying here, what your divine feminine energy is saying is you know how to, you can tap into your knowledge and wisdom, and you are able to observe and adapt to your surroundings, whatever that may need be, right? And you are able to sustain yourself and be independent and take that leap. No matter where you go, you are going to be able to adapt to your surroundings because you have the knowledge within yourself already and how to do this, right? If you need to adapt to any sort of situation and observe your surroundings, you can do so, and you can sustain your light while you're in that environment, if this is making sense. I hope it's making sense. I'm actually going to read this cauldron card. And let's see here. Or you're learning how to adapt to your surroundings. You're learning how to observe yourself and adapt to whatever changes that need to be adapted to. So we have sustain. So it says nourish, life-giving, persevere, comfort, nurture, and rebirth. The cauldron, often seen as a symbol of the womb, it is representation of the divine feminine. Isn't that funny? Offering sustenance for you to survive. So your divine feminine energy is giving you some sort of substance for you to adapt to your surroundings. It's giving you some sort of knowledge, and you're being asked to observe what knowledge is being given to you right now and be able to adapt to your surroundings. Okay? So say if you're in a surrounding or you're in a work scenario and people are making fun of you, or they're, because you're embracing who you are and you're not afraid to shine bright, but then people project onto you their own fears. Your divine feminine energy kicks up and ramps up and gives you knowledge in that present moment. You just need to observe and adapt to it. So say they're projecting on you, but you have the knowledge that they're doing this. You have the awareness that they're doing this. So therefore you can drop into your feminine energy and transmute that and adapt to the surroundings around you by either putting up a boundary or saying no, or calling in support from your divine feminine energy or from your guides to come and help you with the situation, right? You just need to take that leap of faith and actually stand up for who you are and stand up for your feminine energy. So it says here, the cauldron is a vessel offering safety, security, and comfort. Yeah. This card appears when you may be desiring support, right? Desiring support. You are not alone. Maybe you are desiring for someone to actually understand you, someone who can actually get you. And Spirit saying that these people are on their way. It's just you need to shine brightly and you need to shine authentically so that these people can find you, because they are also putting off their beacon. Now I'm seeing like a lighthouse. These people that are going to resonate with you and get you at a soul level, they are on their way, but they need you to shine that light so that they can be attracted to you, so that they can find you, right? You're not going to be for everyone, and not everybody is for you, and you have a lot of people that are shunning you away, or they just don't understand you because they're not really meant for you, right? And it's making you feel very, very alone right now and very isolated and very like by yourself, right? I kind of get that. I do get that. I understand that. So it says here, know that you are always being guided and supported by the universe. What did I say? Persevere and persist through the unknown. You are safe. Yeah. Your guides and your ancestors, they got you. Look at this card. See? Look how many are around you right now, right? They know that it's hard, especially when you feel alone on this. Like, say you're on a spiritual journey, or you're going through an awakening, or you're doing something that's not really in the societal norm. You feel very alone, very isolated. Look at this. That one little blue dot in this vast blackness. Very alone, very isolated, right? It's like you are that blue dot in nothingness. It's like you feel so alone and so isolated by everything and everyone around you, because you have knowledge within you that most people don't understand, right? I'm going to read this knowledge card. It says here, awareness, power, insight, learning, and education. Knowledge is a power. A witch's book of shadows, what did I say? Is a part of their soul, containing beliefs, experiences, rituals, and a written connection to their inner power. In this case, to your inner feminine, right? It is in written history, often handed down generation to generation, to offer insight, experimentation, and a huge amount of knowledge so that no one doesn't need to repeat the same mistakes of the past. Exactly. You have this knowledge within you. You know what to do and what not to do, right? To adapt to your surroundings. And it makes you feel so alone, because like you look at around at everybody and you can just see trauma, or like, It's not even that, or you can just see misunderstandings. Like, none of these people are going to get me. It's like you're this bright red or orange crayon, and everybody else is a gray crayon. And it's like they're looking at your red and orange crayon and they're like, wow, you're weird. Why do you look like that? Or why do you shine like that? But Spirit's saying, hey, embrace your weird. Your right people, the right people that were meant to find you, will find you. Right? The more authentic you can shine. Like, I'm just smiling right now because y'all seem like my type of people. Like, this must be my pile. Oh, it is my pile. Oh, Spirit. Right? So it's like, embrace your weirdness. The right people are going to find you. You hold the knowledge within yourself, right? And you can adapt to any change. And you are never, I'm going to cry. Aw. You are actually never alone. Your spirit guides and your ancestors. And look, the sun is coming out. It was a gloomy day, but now, like, the sun is coming out, right? Which expresses shine your light, right? No matter what, no matter who. People may think you're weird or they'll make fun of you or they're not going to understand you, but the right people will, and they're coming for you, right? So your divine feminine wants you to embrace your weirdness, embrace who you are authentically. You hold wisdom and knowledge that other people will not understand. And it's not really meant for them to understand, right? So I'm going to read this rabbit card and then we'll get on to the archetypes. I don't know why I'm being called to read the rabbit. Oh, they're on the same page. What do you know? Examine, inspect, discover, notice, and study. Rabbits are savvy and smart creatures. They know how to watch and inspect and to scrutinize their environment for potential dangers, hazards, and treasures. The rabbit waits for an opportune moment. Take notice of those around you, of circumstances, and have a keen, sharp eye for hazards or roadblocks that may appear. Rabbits are affectionate and lovable animals. Yeah, you're very lovable and affectionate. You know who around you does not serve you and who is trying to dim your light, and then you adapt to that situation, right? It's like but in adapting, you're like trying to dim your own light just so that you can fit in with others that you're not really meant to fit in with. And you try so hard and it makes you feel like so alone and isolated. And Spirit's saying, hey, your divine feminine energy is saying, hey, you're not actually alone. There is no need to adapt to these people that you are observing, right? My nose has just got itchy. You don't need to adapt to these types of people. What you really need to do is observe them and shine anyway and sustain yourself. You have the knowledge that you need to do this, right? Aw, pile number 2s. This is totally my pile. All right, let's see here. Oh, shapeshifter, right? Which is with the adapt card, right? Oh my goodness, shapeshifter. This is like watching out for tricksters, right? Watching out for people that want to put you inside of a box. Yes, you're not meant to be in a box. You're meant to be different. You're not meant to do things the same old way, right? People shapeshift and like it's like you want to be who you think other people want you to be. And in your divine feminine energy is saying, hey, no, don't do that, because then your authentic tribe cannot find you if you're trying to adapt and be like everybody else just so that they can like you. Because I know your spirit guides know that you're feeling alone right now, and they know that you feel like you got no one. And your divine sacred feminine energy is saying, hey, beautiful, we are not supposed to be this gray crayon. We are supposed to be this orange red crayon sticking out in the world. We're not supposed to be in no box. You're supposed to do things differently. You have knowledge that other people do not have, do not hold within them. Right? So your sacred feminine energy is saying, hey, don't dim your light to fit in. Take that leap. Dare to be different. Do something different. Show people how different you really are. Right? Don't shapeshift into what people think that, like what you think people would want, because you're very observant and you're very good at adapting and changing, right? You have that mutable energy. You guys might be like Pisces, or you guys might just be mutable or have a mutable moon sign. Like you are very good at reading the emotions of others and what makes them uncomfortable. And it's like if you feel that you are making someone like very slightly uncomfortable, it's like you adapt and you dim and you turn off your brilliance. And Spirit's saying, hey, none of that. We don't do that here. You got to keep your grind on, right? Because your spirit guides are around you, and all they need you to do is ask for their help, right? Just say, hey, I'm feeling a little lonely right now. Can you please come and help? And they'll be right there, right? And while you wait, they're sitting there with you, right? While you wait. Look at this. They have so much love for you. My little Ace of Cups, pile number 2. Your spirit guides and your higher self and your soul have so much love for you, and they know that you're being put out in the dark right now and that you're alone, left out in the cold to fend by yourself. Well, you have to shine this cup all by yourself because you're a team of light workers, strategically placed on the earth to help raise the vibration, right? Don't dim your light to fit in. You're not meant to be in a box. You're meant to be different. You're meant to show people, right? A lot of people push you aside. It's like, look at, it's like spirit's giving you this cup here and you're like, no, I don't want that. I'm sad and I'm alone, right? This cup is going to come, okay? It's like right now we're feeling a little bit alone, isolated, left out in the cold. But your advice here is to be on the lookout for your soul tribe. They're coming, okay? You won't be in this energy for long where you're feeling isolated. Spirit is giving you a cup of love right now. Okay, my loves? Pile number 2. Ooh. Yeah, look it. Spirit is sending people for you to work together with, right? You're calling in your soul tribe because you have been healing and you have been shining your light. And don't ever dim your light for nobody else. Look, you are going to be recognized by the right people. They are coming, I promise. I promise, pile number 2s. They're coming. Spirit's working in the background. What did I say here? Divine orchestration, right? Spirit is mixing and matching those who are meant to come towards you, right? And they are coming towards you. You won't be left in the dark for long. Okay, beautifuls? Well, that's all I have for you, my beautiful, beautiful pile number 2s. Please comment down below. I would love to see and know who you are. You are definitely part of my soul tribe. Love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello, hello, beautiful pile number 3s. If you chose this Labradorite sphere, took me a second to get that out, then this is going to be your reading on what it is that your sacred divine feminine energy has to say to you. So let's get straight into it, my loves, and see what comes out. So, Spirit, can you please tap me into the collective that chose pile number 3? I do feel that maybe some of you also chose another pile, but we have leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Pile number 3, please, Spirit. We have keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. And then we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. So right now, what I can see from these 3 cards is that your sacred feminine energy wants you to share your story. Pile number 3, to take a leap and dare to be different. I do feel that you guys are earth angels and you are meant to transform the world in some sort of way. We have transformation. You are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. You are my healers, my light workers, my earth angels as well. It says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So spirit wants, or your divine feminine energy here says not to overthink what you're doing. You're already doing something that you're meant to be doing, and you're meant to be sharing your voice to those around you, right? You're not meant to be small. You're not meant to stay small or stay hidden. You're meant to be seen somewhere, perhaps on a platform. You're meant to be sharing your story, okay? So the universe and your feminine energy, they want you to take a leap here and transform those around you because you have transformed yourself. You are meant to be this little earth angel here. Yeah. I think that you have also been breaking generational patterns as well. Pile number 3. And now you're being called to share your voice. So maybe working on that throat chakra and the third eye chakra. For some reason, this eye here really stood out to me. So let's see what else does my sacred divine feminine energy for pile number 3. Yeah, we have earth pulsing here. Pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature, right? You guys are definitely earth angels here. Meant to share your voice. Maybe you're an advocate for the earth. Yeah, and then we have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Yeah, you guys have a vision. You guys are meant to be sharing and transforming the world, right? Baby steps, right? We have slowed down baby steps. So it's like you're not supposed to change the world in one night, right? Everything takes time. It's almost like you have this advocate type vision, or you have this new vision on how to change the way we do things, traditional speaking, like in society. It's like you are meant to change the way society does things. And your divine feminine energy says, hey, it's working. We need to get out there and we need to share our voice. Don't be afraid to do this. You were meant to be doing something different. You are meant to be sharing your vision with the world and sharing your voice with the world. And this is going to happen in baby steps, right? It's like you have this new way of doing things, a new earth. This is like living in harmony, in peace, spreading peace, not war, right? And then we have here the courageous phony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Yeah. I do feel that you are meant to be seen in the world. You are meant to be noticed. You are meant to be on a world stage, I'm hearing. Isn't that? Look at this. Inner Earth. How many Earth cards? It says you'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. Yeah, new Earth. You are here. You are meant to be here to support my throat chakra. You are meant to be the creator of a new earth, of a new way of doing things. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be heard. You are meant to be an advocate for something. My pile number 3s. And your divine feminine energy is saying, hey, let yourself be seen. Let yourself open the curtain. I'm seeing like you being on a world stage or a curtain opening up, and it's like you are meant to be some type of motivational speaker. You are meant to do something different. You're meant to share your vision and your knowledge, and your divine feminine energy saying, hey, it's time to get to work. We need to start getting out there. And if you are already doing this, then your divine feminine energy is saying, good job, keep doing it, baby steps. You might doubt yourself sometimes and say, oh man, maybe what I'm doing is not working, but Spirit's saying, hey, no, it is working. You're meant to change the earth in some type of way, raise its vibration. You're meant to be teaching other people how to do things differently, more efficiently, more consciously. Their carbon footprint, I'm hearing. So let's see what else. Pile number 3. Look, you're meant to heal the earth. Yeah, clear quartz, heal. You're meant to heal Mother Gaia in some sort of way. And then we have mint, refresh. It's like I'm feeling like big Aquarius vibes here. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be noticed. You are meant to heal the earth in some sort of way, but on a mass level, on a global scale. It's not like you are meant to just heal one person at a time. You are literally meant to heal thousands at a time, almost like Tony Robbins. You are meant to be up on a stage, talking out loud, doing something. Aaron Doughty comes to mind too. Someone like that, someone who has been seen by millions, and you can heal millions at a time. Who in the heck do I have on my channel? How brilliant is that? Not going to lie, you are meant to change the earth in some sort of way, like a motivational speaker. New solutions and new beginnings, new solutions to old problems, right? On a global scale. Like I'm talking like bringing water to Indian villages that don't have water, habitat for humanity type stuff. Feeding the world's hunger problem, coming up with new solutions. Like, you are an innovator, pile number 3. You are meant to protect the world somehow. Then we have lavender, serenity. Yeah, you are meant to create peace within the world. You are meant to refresh and rejuvenize and heal and bring so much peace and joy and set like sanctuary to those places in the world that are not. It's like your job here is to end some sort of war and turmoil and bring healing and bring peace, but on a massive scale. Like a massive scale. We're talking millions at a time. That's insane. File number 3, that's crazy. You have some powerful energy to you. Definite some Aquarius vibes here. Multifaceted, unique nature. Yeah, you have a lot of gifts and talents. Let yourself be seen. And then we have Gardenia? Uplift. Yeah, you're meant to uplift humanity. To bring healing with your knowledge. Yes, pile number 3. You have hidden knowledge on how to do things and how to uplift humanity just by being you, just by spreading your knowledge and spreading your light and spreading your solutions, because you are multifaceted. You have a lot of talent and you have a lot of skills in how to do programs and run things that are more efficient and earth conscious. You are meant to be here to innovate how we do things, almost like an Elon Musk, you know? Who are you? That is so cool. Oh, I feel honored. I feel honored reading your energy. Oh, okay, so let's see what else pile number 3. What else does pile number 3 need to hear right now from their divine feminine energy? We're going to get into you are meant to detach and transform. You are meant to help balance out. You're meant to balance out the global scale, like the earth, like literally on a global scale. You're meant to help people detach from things that do not serve them and transform new solutions to old problems. I just smelled a perfume. Ooh, it was like an old lady's like perfume. Some of y'all wearing perfume right now. It did smell like an old granny though. Oh, interesting. Anyway, let me know if that resonates. But yeah, you are meant to help people balance out what it is that they actually need and what it is that they can live without, or do something in a different way. Detach from old ways of doing things and transform them with new solutions that'll bring balance to Mother Gaia. Wow, pile number 3. I'm excited to see what comes out for your archetype. Let's get into it and see what does pile number 3's divine feminine energy have to say to them. Oh my goodness. We have apocalypse. The apocalypse? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then we have the mask. Yeah. It's like you rip off people's masks, detaching from things that no longer serve them. Get rid of the mask. You are uplift people in some sort of way by transforming them and making them realize, like, hey, are you doing this for you, or are you just doing this to appease others and please others at the detriment to our own earth by overconsumption? It's like you have a new solution to old problems. You bring color back into the world by uplifting humanity. Right? Okay, so for this like apocalypse, whatever, you remove the veil of deception. You remove people's masks. It's like but you do this on a global scale. You transform people at a global scale by ripping off the masks of society. You could be like one of those politician speakers, like Illuminati type thing, but not so corrupt. You remove global scale, like mass and deception. It's like you're a truth speaker. It's like you know knowledge about stuff that not other people know. And it's like you rip off the falsity of our society. You remove corruption from society. It says here, removing the veil of deception. The unknown becomes known and guides the way. Yeah. You rip off the mask that the society wears. And you bring in new solutions to old problems. It's like this wasn't working anymore. This is not working anymore. It's like lying to the people. And you remove the falseness, the mask that, but on like a communal scale, like millions at a time. It indicates a painful time that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposite directions. The first is lifting the veil, means truth that has been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. Unearthed, right? All these earth cards, earth angel. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how revealing it is to witness them come to light, an element of despair and grief follows. The regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth, the old narrative breaks, and a new story forms. Look at this, new solutions and beginnings, inner earth, a new story forms. Just like after a forest fire, devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. The truth comes out. Yeah, you unveil people's masks on a global scale. So like this is government type stuff where you rip apart the things that like maybe a whole society was hiding. And it may cause some sort of devastation, some sort of like uproar, but then it brings regeneration. It brings renewal. It brings healing, peace, upliftment. You detach from the lies. You cut off the lies and you transform them. Wow. Who are you? Oh my God. Oh God, I'm a little shocked right now. That's crazy. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see what else does your feminine energy want to say to you right now. Let's see. Oh gosh. Hold on here. Hold on here. What advice do we have for the feminine energy for my pile number 3s? You are meant to be doing this. You need to share your voice and get seen if you're not already doing this. You have some sort of brilliant ideas that are coming towards you yet. It's time to get to work. It's what your divine feminine energy says. They're telling, like your energy here is telling you, look at this world. The world, Earth. You're meant to be seen by millions. Millions on stages, unveiling truths and lies and putting together schemes and devastating world politicians and stuff. And you're being asked to get to work because you need to be seen, you need to be heard. There's something that you have within you that needs to be heard and needs to be seen so that you can uplift and unmask all of these lies, corruption, and deception that's going on in society. That's crazy. And you are going to be admired by a lot of people for exposing these darkness, this truth, by exposing the lies, right? And protecting the earth and protecting those who are true and pure from corruption, from deception, by speaking out some sort of truth. Wow. Pile number 3. Look at this. Take action, King of Wands. Take action with this Emperor. Take action and take control. It's time to get moving now. Share your voice, share your vision. Share these new solutions that you know you have within you. What's not working, we need to unveil what's not working. We need to redo it with what can work. And Spirit saying, okay, time to take action. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road because you got a big mission to fulfill. Let's get to it. Jesus, pile number 3. If that resonated with you, please like and comment down below. I would love to know who you are. You sound like a brilliant person. Same with all of the other people in all of the other piles. Please subscribe to my channel to view future readings, and I hope to see you again. Bye.